Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to the Peak. I'm Nick, and this is Peak D&D. We're up here in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado at 9,000 feet, bringing you high fantasy. Ha. We're about to jump into our playthrough of Into the Fey, a 5e Dungeons & Dragons module by Luke Hart from the DM Lair. You can check out his Kickstarter at the link below and pre-order your own copy of Into the Fey for your D&D group. It's a really well-designed module that is great for DMs of all skill levels. It's got a lot of guidance and insight. Even brand new DMs will have a blast with this module. Now, our version of the campaign is still taking place during the playtest portion of the module. Some names and places have been changed to protect the innocent, and we've adapted some of the maps and encounters every now and then to keep it lively. But this should give you a good feel for Luke's style of adventure with a little bit of Peak D&D flavoring for good measure. Don't forget to do all of the things that every YouTuber asks you to do, and let's roll some dice, shall we? Join us as we travel into the Fey. Roll music!
Do it.
Greetings and welcome back to Peak D&D. We're the people, let's do the thing.
A 4.
Thank you, man.
Damn.
Good, auspicious start.
All right, so
A 3.
last session we kind of rested and recuperated, resupplied, had another spooky dream, you know, all the usual expected stuff by now. And you guys are headed to the dancing meadery again to speak with Lorbum and hopefully the wizard he has procured for you.
Great.
It is tough not knowing everything about magic. We'll hire that out.
Sure.
We gotta outsource our knowing stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully it pans out.
I mean, I never in my wildest dreams imagined magic and stuff. Grew up in a cobbler shop.
Yes. Well,
Started at the bottom.
Yes.
Now we're somehow lower.
No way.
I mean, I certainly know my way around some things, but mostly just come from talent.
Potatoes.
No,
Potatoes aren't magical.
but he does know his way around potatoes.
I do know my way around. And then soon I'm going to know my way around carrots.
I was gonna say that carrot looks pretty magical.
It looks like a fairly magical carrot. So in any event, you come up on the dancing meadery. Don't encounter anything on the way. You find the place bustling. It's the dwarves have done a commendable job of getting the place cleaned up, but it's still not quite spick and span. But they're working on it.
Yeah.
Looks a lot better than where we left it.
Yeah.
All right. The dwarves greet you. They look a little bit sullen, though.
You guys all right? What's going on?
Talk to Lorbum. He's got the full story.
Oh,
Also, I sound just like him.
All dwarves sound alike. It's fine. Welcome to my world. Couldn't tell you guys apart. First year I worked here.
Oh,
hey,
come on now.
This
that
one's the
hurts.
only one I've ever met that sounds different. These are from a different area. These
Ah,
guys
he's a
are all
foreigner.
these are all cousins. I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly. All right. Well, maybe you guys. I mean, you can come in if you want. The boss has a temper, so I don't know if you want to see that.
I mean,
If
I
you
think
need
we've
backup,
seen it.
But we'll be at your request within earshot if you should need us.
I don't think it's gonna be like that.
He yelled into a pot for 9 minutes.
That he did.
I think we've seen it.
He's not. He's doing a little bit better on that score.
So if
I'm
it's
glad
better
to
than
accompany
that,
you, but if you feel like you would get further by yourself,
that's very fair.
let's go in, and if he kicks us out, you'll probably be the one to stay.
Sounds good. Hey, boss.
Illinsworth, my boy, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. What about you? Things, morale seems a little down.
Hey, well, we've got a bit of a... We can't stay out of trouble for more than a 10-day, it seems. Let me tell you exactly what happened.
Sure.
No, just looking for a name, don't mind me.
No, I
That
understand.
portal didn't open again, did it?
No, thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
That is good.
Hey, man, this dagger is pretty cool. Thank you for,
Yeah, not at all, my boy. Seems like you're gonna need it a lot worse than anybody here does.
Kind of seems like it.
That's probably
Yeah,
true.
to that point, I might have to take a leave of absence.
Understandable.
Cool. Appreciate that.
I'm not paying you, though.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
We should look at your PTO policy. I'm slightly concerned for your
There
well-being.
we go.
I don't even know what those word puns. That was
I
me.
don't know.
We had, I don't know if it was a break-in, but I don't know what else to call it last night.
Oh, Jesus, again?
Didn't find anything jimmied or forced open, but, Anderlin is missing.
Is that a person?
Yes, Anderlin is one of the Honeyguts, but so I think his second cousin, Anderlin.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
we've heard about, we helped get a painting back that was taken without 4th century. We saw a pony keg taken away from 4th century, so it's probably the same people.
It's harder to get a dwarf out of chimney.
Things.
Especially. Yeah.
No, especially Anderlin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seen him? He's big around as an oak barrel.
Or not.
Well, that's weird.
Any idea where he went? What direction? Was there anything seen?
Well, we didn't. Yeah, we just woke up. It wasn't in his. Didn't report to roll call. We checked the grounds. Didn't find anything.
Nothing else was up or amiss?
Nope. Didn't find anything missing.
Okay, well, maybe it wasn't the Pixies. Because they left that
Certainly
place.
some
a
type
mess.
of nefarious deeds
Well,
going
at
on.
least.
Maybe he had a dream
Perhaps.
and it led him astray.
Yes, we've been having bad luck with dreams lately.
Oh, it's all above my pay grade, but well, I suppose I promised you folks a wizard, though.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if they're here.
You'll be here in about another couple hours.
Oh.
My cousin Ed.
Oh.
Unless I referred to him by a different name in a previous session, in which case his name is something else. Weird Ed. He's a skilled wielder of magic, and a total weirdo, and he's a little bit addled in the brain, but I'm sure he can help you.
Sounds great, boss. In the
Wonderful
meantime,
Wizard of Ed.
more. We'll poke around this place, see if anything looks strange to us.
Aye, well, if you can find anything, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. You take a load off. Seem a little stressed, boss.
Well, what else is new?
There.
His room was that one over there on that direction I pointed in.
Yeah?
Sounds like a good place to start. It's his
Check out
quarters.
Anderlin's room.
Yeah.
Anderlin? Sure.
Anderlin, yes. Yeah, roll to search.
I will aid my
Well,
friends.
roll to investigate.
I'll do it.
Aid, roll it with advantage.
Advantage, nice.
We're 80.
Then 17. Investigation.
17. Right.
We're 80 in betting.
So you don't find any obvious signs of a struggle,
Alright.
but you do find a sketchbook that's a little bit weird. Looks like Anderlin used to draw. That was his hobby. The last couple of sketches are all of a beautiful auburn-haired woman with leaves for clothing.
Seems about right.
Familiar at all to us?
It doesn't look like anybody you've met, no. But yeah, it looks like an auburn-haired woman, human, actually kind of elven-looking, possibly a half-elf.
Probably Lucy.
I don't. She certainly didn't look like this.
No, but maybe in dream or whatever he's seeing, she could come at him with
Are
looking different.
Are you proposing that perhaps he left of his own accord, like to seek out this?
Maybe not
figure?
on his own, but yes.
All right.
You know, tampered with, charmed or something.
Is there any sign of that he, not that anyone broke in, but that he left the room?
All right. You find, for example,
Climbed
that
out a window or something.
yeah, he's got like a pair of shoes, but you suspect that he probably also had a pair of boots for travel. Those are not here. He also doesn't seem to have like a traveling cloak or anything. Possibly he might have left.
Just left in the middle of the night.
I mean,
Is that unusual
I mean,
for
he-
your compatriots?
Well, he might have been coaxed to somehow.
yeah, I mean, super. It's also unusual to have like 4 drawings of the same thing at the end of a sketchbook full of other things.
I've read enough Simon to
Precisely.
know. That,
Yeah, there's
that's
there's some
not
flowers in there, a lot of bees.
Yeah.
There's one of Lorbum like screaming at somebody, and there's like the
Weird
spittle
comic.
is flying from his
Yeah.
mouth.
I mean, I think we take, let's tear out the last page, whatever the best drawing of the auburn hair woman is, and take
Yes.
that with us.
All right.
That'd be the third one.
The third one then.
It's this one. I like
Third one has like the clearest.
Well, why don't we just take
Picture
the whole
of her
thing? We don't
face.
need to tear it out now.
Were there any? Does this? I mean, there's not a night watchman or anything here that might have seen him leave, or is there any surveillance video? I don't
I mean, I would
Ah,
imagine.
the camera's broken.
Hagar, say.
Well, I would imagine Lorbum. He
Listen,
didn't know
I get
anything.
weird visions in my head sometimes. I had a bad dream.
Lorbum didn't know anything, so I think if anyone was on watch, they would have said something.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
So,
Well, there's a road up here, but maybe maybe he left and wandered off somewhere. Maybe we can find
certainly try.
evidence that he's gone not on the main road. This woman certainly doesn't look like someone you'd find in Airedale.
No.
Oh, she looks like.
I suggest
Faye.
we search the grounds and perhaps the edge of the forest.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Being careful of the trees.
very careful.
What? In this campaign? No.
Oh, it's fine.
I guess another investigation then.
All right. Is this? All right.
If you're looking for evidence, investigation. If you're trying to follow the evidence, it'll be survival.
Good thing I had the advantage. That would be a 22.
You're pretty sure you find some poorly concealed tracks leading away from the meter read.
And he was trying not to be followed.
I say we keep this to ourselves. In case
Now we have a
there's...
direction.
Yeah.
That's good.
Since we don't know the story. It's not like...
Maybe this is some kind of tryst meeting in the woods. He's forbidden love. I'm intrigued.
It's probably fine.
Everything's fine. This is fine.
So you probably spend a couple hours on your investigations, and eventually you hear the sound of loud, enthusiastic dwarven greetings being exchanged inside.
That's it.
Ed.
Ed.
Let's go see this Ed.
Yes,
He might be able to help us.
a white-haired, white-bearded, and wild-eyed dwarf waves enthusiastically at you as you re-enter. Lorbum introduces him affectionately as his weird cousin Ed.
Hello, Mr. Ed. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, it is.
Oh.
Oh, what happened to my accent? There it is.
I like him either way.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Yes. My good cousin Lorbum told me that you were in need of some assistance.
That we are.
Yes, we have come across some items in our travels, and some that we have this journal. We haven't quite figured out what it says, but there's some kind of arcane ritual or some type of magical procedure outlined within the pages of this diary, and we were hoping you could tell us a little bit more about it, how dangerous it might be. I hate to make you. I hope it's not anything that will come to harm you or anything. But you should be careful. Is all I will say. I don't really know.
He blinks kind of asymmetrically at you. Like one goes down and then like a half second later the other one. Here, I'll take a look. Ow. Well, he's written it a simpler replacement cipher.
Yes, it seems to be in some kind of code, and you can read it.
Well, yes, all you have to do is translate it into Elven, and then you correspond each number to a character in the Elven alphabet, and then you write it backwards and translate it into Dwarven, and then finally into Common.
Oh. Can you tell us what this says?
I presumably, let me open up my notes. Oh, no, actually, I can just hand this to you.
Run this up.
I've had this handout back here for the 3 months now.
You are a whiz with that quill. I mean, you wrote that. How quickly did he write that out? My God.
Actually, maybe I had the wrong sheet back here for 3 months. Let's find out.
Ed, I believe you've transcribed the publisher's notes.
That's totally the wrong one. Yeah, he transcribed the publisher's notes. So, let me find this on my pad of knowledge here. It says, I have done it. Finally, after all these years of long research, I can barely believe it myself. It's the realization of all my efforts, all my work, my heart and soul and mind. Everything has been directed toward this. And my queen. I can well imagine the look of pride and satisfaction she will bestow upon me when I finally present to her the fruits of my labors over these long years. But is there a way to keep this information from slop growth? That foul creature will surely find a way to twist my success to her advantage. Indeed, I can imagine how she might strive to steal this culminating moment away from me. Perhaps I should make an additional prototype and pay a visit to the Du Azerati and show them once and for all whose army will finally give the queen below the Airedale region. No, better that this remain a secret for now, and then I will seek the best way to communicate with the queen below, bypassing slop growth altogether. Or perhaps a journey to Crystal Point is on the horizon. That might be the safest way. As follows are the secrets to imbuing fey creatures, such as pixies and sprites, with demonic power. As follows are the secrets of my life's work.
Well, I'm glad we ridded him.
Yes, well, hopefully...
He didn't want to work with Lucy.
He didn't. And that's what all those fiendish creatures that we encountered.
Must be.
Remember the pig dogs?
Pig dogs.
Those weren't fey creatures, for sure.
Oh, no, they were not.
Well, that's not good.
Hopefully Lucy didn't get her hands on this.
And the rest is
I'm
just
sure all of that's very insightful. I don't know who any of these people are.
Outstanding.
Well, Ed, thank you for that. That is
You're
most
welcome.
enlightening.
Yes, it certainly helped us.
What, you know anything else about Summer Court, Exmortem, Fey?
Hey, well, I know a little bit. Summer Court is familiar.
Okay.
I'm going to talk like this now.
Outstanding. Outstanding, weird cousin Ed.
Hey, come down from your...
His accent's on a permanent wandering tour of the whole Forgotten Realms.
I want to keep this conversation going for as long as I possibly can.
Well,
Summer Court, present!
Well, the Summer Court are they are a clan of what is commonly called Seelie Fey. That is, those without ill intent toward mankind. The Unseelie, by contrast, are not known for not having ill intent against mankind. I haven't heard the name Vex Mortem, but, well, I understand how words work, so it sounds very bad.
You do? Okay.
They are very bad.
And you know anything about getting to and from the Fey?
Well, can you cast Plane Shift?
What's that?
Unfortunately, not.
All right.
Can you cast plane shift?
Yes.
Excellent.
Do you have 1,000 gold?
Well, no, not yet.
All right. Well, then your broke ass can talk to me later.
Yes, I imagine that.
Well,
would be...
I suppose there might be a way. It sounds like you need intelligence. It sounds as though you're fighting an enemy that you know little about.
That's kind of why we're here.
Reconnoitering.
Why don't we ask the Fey?
Okay.
We can do that?
Well,
I found
not
them
if you
a bit-
can't cast a simple spell like plane shift.
We've had some run-ins with Fey creatures, but they seem to operate on their own schedules. And
Oh, no. You shouldn't ask one of the ones that are involved in this local conflict, whatever it may be. Look at a hopelessly skewed perspective. You should contact an archfey and make an inquiry of them directly. I have a spell that can suffice. It sometimes makes me a little bit crazy, but I could try it.
Well,
I mean,
I don't think it'll get. I mean,
much
well,
worse than
I
this.
don't want to say that, but
I think we're seeing how we got here.
yes.
Sorry, I was watching the pretty sparkles.
Yeah.
It won't look too far, I promise.
How much does that to talk with the archfey? Would that run us?
Oh no, Lorbum covered you for that.
Oh,
Aw, thanks, boss.
there we
that's
go.
fantastic. But
Wait,
yeah.
when did I... Anyway. Yes, I'd love a glass of mead right now.
All right. Yeah. What,
Well then.
Do we need anything to make this happen? How's this work?
Well, all right. I will perform the spell. It will take about a minute of chanting. It will cast a seance. We will look on this sacred board of Ouija, and you'll get 5 questions.
Oh,
Gee. Okay.
alrighty then.
Okay.
And
We
you
need to
boil
make-
your queries. Yes, find the 5 most important questions that you would ask of a being with knowledge of the situation.
All right. We need to ask. We need to be very careful. We should probably. We should know a little bit more about the Queen Below and Airedale. Why Airedale? That's probably important. Well, like what is her ultimate intent with Airedale? Like what is the Queen Below planning? And why is she trying to invade Airedale? Maybe that's a better question. To what ends? Whence, woman? Whence? All right, and then we should probably ask about the. I'm curious to know about the whereabouts of the Summer Court, and if we can expect any aid.
Or if there's members we can find.
Yes, is there anyone else we can find in the Summer Court that would be willing to help us?
Ways to get to and from the Fey? So far, everything we found has
And
been...
what is this? I want to know about this Duazarati situation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, the letter that Lucy wrote to Bediview to castigate him for not delivering results
I remember that.
also mentioned something
Second time,
called
yeah.
Du Azarati.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we should ask about that.
I like it.
What if
And,
we
and
asked
there
about
was something
your
about
father?
Crystal Point in that other letter, which we should probably. And that may be there were a couple of locations that I think were in the Fey that we should probably learn. Nope.
Maybe we should.
Well, you have a point.
It's an archfey.
What
and
does
we
my father have
anything to do with
With the
this?
Queen Below.
That works.
Lionel, listen. I think that 5. Or is that
Sure.
4?
Yep.
That's fine.
Why invade Airedale? Whereabouts of the Summer Court? Travel to and from? What is Duazarati? And what's your father got to do with this?
All right. I think we have our questions. Ed.
Alrighty. Place the sacred Ouija board.
Wage. It's French.
So he begins chanting, casts a spell. His eyes turn green, and suddenly he starts to kind of speak in a sing-song voice.
Oh.
And he just kind of like stares at you.
think we're supposed to ask our questions.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
You,
This
I
cold night will
think
turn
you
us
should
all to
ask.
fools and madmen.
It will.
Sorry.
I have a question. What is the Queen Below's ultimate end goal for Airedale?
A land under darkness, with 1,000 voices crying her name in praise.
Only 1,000?
What has become of the members of the Summer Court?
Fallen beneath shadow, remembering themselves little by little. A fool tasked with being a lord.
I think I know who they're talking about. All right. Shadow. Remember, I'll look back at this footage later.
yeah, luckily, yeah. Who needs to take notes? We got all this stuff.
All right. All right. Oh, right. Yes.
I think.
Is that
Easiest
for
way?
us though? Yeah.
I mean, you can
Like-
change. You could ask a different question.
Yeah.
That-
You could go with the last one first.
it-
Do Azerati.
What are the Duazarati?
The victims of a writhing horror that gnaws upon reason.
Victims.
The White King knows the way.
White King. All right. Mhm. And then,
I go pat him on the back.
nice.
You can do a play for it. It's all
So we
right.
have two more.
Yes.
One possibly about your father.
What does Lionel the Santhair have to do with the Queen Below?
She courts his power. A chain once broken to strangle its master. His is the song that will put those he hates under shadow with those he loved.
I mean, we can have something about like a more immediate thing as far
What
to
is
go,
the?
or
Where is the closest portal to the Feywild from here?
The White King knows the way.
I think that's our fifth question.
Yes, it was.
So we gotta figure out who this White King fellow is.
sounds like it.
Who is the White King fellow?
Maybe it has something to do with the white
Well, you
stag I
guys-
saw.
was that white
Give me
stag?
that meat. I have to get the taste of purple out of my mouth.
Yes, it is. It is quite strong.
None.
Well, I think we gathered all the information. I think we've wrapped this up tightly.
That we need? Yeah, I feel like we
We're
just
good.
saved the day.
Saved the day.
Yeah.
I have more questions.
Always.
Well, Ghourd, as do I, but I think that's all we're going to
But we
do.
also got kind of something. Well, at least
I
directions.
mean, we can at least ask Ed, like, hey, crazy cousin Ed, you know who the White King mean anything to you? Crystal Point?
Nope.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Enough.
But it could have something to do with that stag I saw. Definitely seemed like you wanted me to follow him.
Right.
It.
Yes.
Her. I don't know what it was.
I don't know that they qualify under such pointed terms. It's very
Fair
broad
enough.
interpretations. Very well. Well,
keep
Ed,
our eyes
we
out for a
thank
nice
you
day.
very much. Do we need anything else from this? I mean, we appreciate you making this arduous journey.
No problem. I've been well compensated.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
I hope you can drink your fill.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, a couple things we need to figure out. We need to figure out what happened to that guy, your Anderland Honeygut. We need to find him.
We should definitely go after him.
And perhaps we will find out more of what happened to him, and that will lead us to the direction of
Well, yeah, were the trails...
more Vex Mortem.
Was the trail by chance going east of Airedale?
Let me see.
Because there's some abandoned half-lady... I heard rumors of endless supply of mead, so that is intriguing. Maybe they're all...
Yeah.
Feed 2 birds with one.
Well, at least you're feeding them.
Yes, I switched it around. I don't want to kill
Gotta keep it fresh.
Now that you're Fey-aligned, you're... Gotta save the birds, man. Save the trees.
Gotta feed them with the best root vegetables.
Don't think birds.
No, I think they like seeds.
And what are potatoes if not giant seeds?
Hey, you're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure I'm very wrong.
This is the problem with
But you know what? This figurative language works great.
It's
for you.
actually not.
Oh,
It's
Well,
heading
shoot.
almost due west.
I guess that means we'll have to wait.
Yes.
We have to go
Yeah.
save this dead body.
We don't know he's dead yet.
No, we don't, but I'm gonna save him regardless.
Okay. God love you, country.
Yes.
All right, I guess
I'm
we start
learning.
following this trail.
That's our best lead so far. We got nothing but enigmas wrapped in mysteries coated with
Well, I think
disaster. As other
that was a mouthful.
other things.
I think you're the best at following tracks.
Okay.
Is that yes? Like,
You got
out
races
of doors,
around.
I'm not much. I'm not very good. At,
No,
I mean,
but
I
who's got the...
-1?
Okay.
I have a +3 in survival.
No,
Oh,
you
well,
got
there you
me
go.
beat.
All right.
I'll help.
I will attempt to. I think we both have to be proficient for you to help.
Oh.
That
Interesting.
seems logical. to
That
me.
does seem logical.
Oh.
Yes.
Almost too
But I should
logical.
never have been able to be aiding you in all this investigation.
Oh, you're not proficient in investigation?
No!
Oh, I just assumed you were.
Oh, how are you not proficient in
I
investigation?
opted to
Not be
be
fair
proficient in
All right,
other
fair enough.
things.
So I think that yes. Well, we'll correct that.
Well, what's done is done.
Although I will say I rolled my better numbers the first roll
Anyways.
on both of
Anyways.
those checks today.
All right, we're gonna go over all the footage, and we're gonna figure out every
Edit,
single time.
clip it out. Yeah, it's all gone.
Well, we create
All right.
an alternate
Every success
timeline
is
of what
now
really
non-canon.
happened.
Then I will do a survival check by myself.
By your own
all
self.
by
See
yourself.
what happens. Well, a 13.
A 13 is enough to follow the tracks. It's not, like I said, it just looks like somebody was like basically waving a branch behind them, but it didn't really work too well. You are able to follow the tracks, which lead west of the meadery. Let me see
Keep
here.
my drink in the little tree next to me.
And you eventually come to a this so far this has been like hilly terrain but mostly cleared of timber. Now you're coming up on the edge of the forest.
The forest proper.
Ghourd, something about this specific place feels uncomfortably familiar to you.
Yeah, I've certainly been. This is where the trees attacked me. I was just trying to have a nice rest, and then they restrained me, and I had to get out of there.
The
So
attack of the killer potatoes in your
no,
dream?
that's beets, man.
Oh, it was the beets, right? We can't trust the
Potatoes
beets.
the potatoes are still holy.
Sacred
Sacred
potatoes.
potato.
Yes.
But the beets have been overrun.
Was this where the bad tree touched?
This
Ghourd?
was the bad tree touch, yes. However you would like to put it, that's exactly what it was.
All right.
So I get my maul out and just be on vigilant of bad
just-
tree touches.
The trees so far have made no hostile moves.
Not yet.
All right. Well, is this trail continuing? Like, do we just go a little slower? Do we?
It gets harder as you get to the forest.
Yeah.
So you will need to check again to see if
Alright.
you're able to follow it from here on out.
Come on.
Is Gorman any good at like survival or anything like that?
I think he has perception, but
Okay.
so he can help me do that. But
Okay, I was just curious.
perception and stealth.
Oh, all right.
He
You
Cool.
sneak.
He's sneaky.
Sneaky
I
dragon.
respect that.
What's
Respect that.
Another. Oh, this one's actually it's better. 15.
15. Okay. That's enough to kind of, it's like, all right, it's harder to do because the undergrowth is thicker, but you are able to keep following the trail. It eventually terminates at a small clearing with a single willow over a pool.
Is it a glowy pool?
The pool is not a portal, is what I think I was trying to say.
Because it didn't sound like that.
Sorry, my vocabulary glitched.
Reboot!
Sorry, the blue screen of death. No, the pool does not appear to be glowing.
Okay.
Doesn't look like that portal you went through.
Okay.
Is there any?
Just tried to muscle through it, and it just didn't happen.
That's all right, man.
Would not happen for
To
me.
the best of us.
hit me in the funny bone.
So does it?
Oh, God. That was hilarious.
Let's go investigate the tree.
Yes, I guess let's check
Careful
it out.
now around the tree.
I'm going to be very careful, but I'd like to investigate, or
I think I would
guess
like to
survive.
attempt
Is
as
this
well.
a tracking, like a survival thing?
This would be an investigation, I think.
Check out this.
I think I'm going to check out the tree too.
Where the trail is.
Certainly.
Well, man, you can help. You don't have to be proficient.
Oh, we looked it up and we're fine.
Really?
I
Oh,
guess.
well, fair enough.
Oh, now I don't have to go through all the footage and
Oh, thank
decanonize it.
Fair enough. Maybe that's just a house rule I was reading about. That's what I was-
My investigation.
So an investigation of 16.
Investigation of 16. All right, you find a couple of things. The first is on the tree, you find a heart carved into the bark. Looks fairly old. With the initials A-H and L-L in Dwarven.
Okay.
So AH could be him.
Well, yes.
L-L?
No.
Better than CLS.
Lucy Liu?
Yeah.
This could be someone we haven't seen this.
Yeah. And not all fair.
We haven't
bad.
seen this. Unfold it.
Yeah, not all fair bad either. So
That's very true, but
That is true.
I've heard tale of men being lured to their deaths at the whim of creatures.
you don't trust children anymore. You
I don't trust
scared of
anyone,
everything.
man. Listen, if you grew up in the house I did, you
Old
would
Jaastien.
not trust a damn person. Elf or
What else do we find?
human otherwise.
What else you find? You find something, you find a footprint. Now this is, you've been following this guy's trail, and the footprint is about the right size, but inside the footprint is, it looks like a worm that's just been stumped. But it's a different, color. It looks like an earthworm, but it's got, greenish hue to it.
I'm not going to touch it.
I touch it.
All right, it's a dead worm. Feels like
it's
a
dead.
dead worm.
Sorry, I thought it was alive.
Ghourd, save it!
That's weird. Those don't look like normal worms.
No, they do not.
And I've had normal worms, and they're terrible.
I think in this area I'll cast Divine Sense to get a feel of good and evil and stuff that's going on.
You are getting a low-grade evil feeling.
Okay.
It's-
Just in general.
Yeah, it's like the area itself. This does not seem like a nice place to you.
All right. Is there? So there's the tree, and the trail just
Does it just end?
goes cold.
It just goes cold. You can't find any sign that somebody left here.
The pool it is.
I mean,
I guess so. We'll see if we can.
I mean, there might be something down there.
I'll hop in the pool. We'll go for a swim.
Yeah, let's check
Check
it
it
out.
out.
All right,
What do you
hopping
think?
in the pool. Nothing spooky attacks you.
Cool.
Green
It's
dragons.
water's kind of muddy. It's a little bit hard to see. You're pretty sure a catfish is trying to decide whether or not to try and eat your foot. But you do see something shining there.
I will go towards the shiny thing.
All right, it's just kind of in the mud at the bottom.
Okay.
Spook another couple of catfish when you reach for it.
Cool.
But it looks like an armband with like a golden armband, not like, yeah, it's probably just gold plated, but it has a bee sort of stamped into it, and you recognize that. A lot of the workers at the meadery wear those. It's kind of
Like a
the-
honeybee.
what?
I thought I was picturing like the litter bee.
Yeah.
No, like the insect.
Yes. Okay. Got it. All right.
Well, that's not great. I come up with the evidence and tell my friends.
Well, that's not good. But where did he go?
I don't know. That was
Tony, roll
bottom-
perception.
3.
Cool. So what do you do?
That was like.
I get
I hate
out.
to say it, but
Right off.
we have those rings. Maybe there's something that would activate.
Yeah, I don't know. Put one on.
We only have 2, but
That's kind of a problem. Maybe we can hold hands.
I don't want to go through by myself. I'll put on the ring and I'll go down and see if anything happens at the bottom of the lake.
Okay, nothing happens.
I'm gonna go like knock on the tree. Excuse me.
No irate dryads answer.
Damn.
Let's see. Is there anything I can do here?
Ghourd, roll perception again.
What am I missing? I'll leave it. 16.
16. Okay.
It was readable.
You notice 2 things. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a glimpse of something pale.
What was that over there?
And the second thing is that there are earthworms in your hair.
How'd they get in there? I have a helmet on.
Ugh,
Why do I have worms everywhere?
What do we see worms in his hair?
Yeah, there are some of those like greenish earthworms just
Oh God! Ghourd,
chilling
get
in his
them out.
helmet
Get them
apparently.
out.
This
Out.
place. I told you I don't like this place at all.
You said there was something.
Yeah, it was something
Over
pale just over there. I just caught it.
Do I see anything?
You don't see anything.
Try stepping on the worms. I don't know. Maybe they take us to the Fey. I got no clue.
Ghourd, is it still there? What do you see?
No, I just saw a glimpse. I don't know where it went now.
Well, that's
I go step on a worm.
the White King knows the way, man.
Nothing
that,
happens.
Maybe that was the White King.
Maybe it was.
Let's go follow that. Let's go that direction.
You know which direction it was generally in. You could
Yeah,
check.
I mean it was over here, so
Let's
that's
go.
a good idea.
Lead the way, Ghourd.
All right.
Trying to look out for the white king and or pale things and or
So looking for the pale things.
tempting to be vigilant.
Not enough room back here.
Nothing like having a -1 to perception dwarf leading the way.
I will aid you. I will help you in your perception checks. You can do it.
There we go.
Do it
All
for
right.
potatoes,
So
Got this, man.
For the beats. The beats are the ones that I've got.
you are once you get out of once the canopy thickens up again and the sun's not as bright,
Mm-hmm.
it actually gets a little easier to follow. But you keep just catching glimpses out of the corner of your eye.
Over there. No, not over here.
And it leads you in more or less a direction.
I think we're going the right way.
Come on.
All right. White King.
I keep following.
White King.
Yeah,
Continuing
the White
to
King.
follow it,
Yep.
you arrive in a place where the forest is like still thick here, but it gets like rockier and almost cliffy in some ways. It leads you to a cave yawning into the side of one of the cliffs.
Oh. Oh my.
This must be where he went. Or maybe. I don't know.
Man, I'm out of my depth, man. I don't know. We're
Or
following.
maybe this is where the White King is. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no place to go but up. man to this cave, right? We came this far.
Yeah.
Not sure
Caves
that
usually
we
lead
should
to
be-
somewhere.
Let's.
Trust
Where
the-
we found the last portal, so maybe that was in a cave. So
Exactly.
perhaps there's another Vex Mortem portal here.
Runners
Let's
be
just-
with us. I
Let's
go
just be careful.
into the cave.
Help
Into the
protect us.
cave.
Into the
Roll
cave.
credits. So you guys head on in. Tony, you catch one more glimpse of something out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
As your friends are going into the cave, you kind of see it over there somewhere, and this time it doesn't vanish. This time you can see it is in fact a white stag. It just kind of looks at you, and then it just turns and walks away into the forest.
Okay then. This must be where you wanted me to go. Let's go. Lead on.
All right.
All
So
right.
what are we dealing with here? What is this?
Are we still rolling, or? Yes. Oh, all right. Nice. Why, hello there. It's me, Asmodeus, Lord of the Ninth, Prince of all Devilkind, and other titles redacted. And thanks to a special arrangement with PEAK D&D, I won't tell you which of them sold their souls for it, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I'm here to tell you about how I decompress after a long day of pulling the souls of mortals from their gasping husks. When I find I need to decompress, I do it with Coco. COCO'S HOLLOW, that is, my favorite cosplayer and streamer on Twitch. There's nothing quite like settling in with a nice bowl of raw cabbage and kale. What, you were expecting delicious food in hell? And watching Coco go and command her minions to do her dark bidding. It's her sinister wit and diabolical charms that touched me. Who do you think sent her those wings? Join her every Thursday through Sunday, 8 to midnight. It's a devilish good time. So commands the mighty Asmodeus. I know I'll be watching.
This cave does not have any light in, so
I got my lantern,
got your lantern. Very good.
and I am going to go stealthily.
Very good. So,
Maybe I do better this time.
excuse me.
I can. Yeah.
Before you head in, I will cast protection. Nope, you doing that yourself?
Got my dagger.
Oh, you have that, don't you? Yes, that's excellent.
I mean, it's not all the way, but I can also do it myself. But,
All right, then I will not do that. I'll hold on to it.
yeah, save it for Ghourd.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can cast
But
two
when
of
we
those
need
as
it.
well.
Oh, it's like 10 minutes long, isn't it?
Word. So, advancing stealthily.
Yes,
Roll some stealth.
19.
19. It's pretty damn stealthy.
Before we go in, I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Armor of Agathis. Very good. You'll feel armored.
And Gorman can also help. He can stealth ahead too. He's pretty tiny.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's sneaky.
I want-
Yeah, good idea.
I've got message as a cantrip as well,
I happen to have a little
That's
thing.
pretty cool.
so I can. It's like a range of 120 feet. So if I'm within 120 feet, I can pretty much just take an action and whisper to you guys and stay hidden
Oh, I
and
see.
tell
Nice.
you
Oh, cool.
what's happening.
Well, that's real nifty.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, turns out Playboy got me all inspired with his magic, doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
Magic's pretty cool, man.
Alrighty. So you are heading into this tunnel. You see that the vegetable growth is pretty robust here. There's vines creeping all up the wall. There's some green shrubbery, which is weird, and there's this really big mushroom in this chamber here.
Wait.
Sorry, what?
There's green plants down here?
Yeah.
And it's dark?
Yes.
That's fucking weird, man. That's not
This
right.
is a little bizarre.
These are your people,
Listen.
man.
Just sneak in, because that's weird.
Who's he?
Nothing accosts you
Okay.
until you get here.
Okay.
Right at the big A1 that somebody carved into the floor.
Sure.
How convenient.
I thought that was just the mushroom.
The mushroom, it is the mushroom, and it begins screaming
Damn it.
Oh.
really, really loudly.
Oh, crap.
Oh, geez, we just
There
set off the
goes our
alarm.
element of surprise.
What landed?
Stab it with my dagger.
I'll run up and end it.
Presumably that has some effect. Roll to hit.
Oh, no. I have a bad feeling about these plants.
Good thing I'm a halfling and get to reroll
This
ones.
whole time I've been telling you about plants.
Ha! 2!
Two.
Not a 1.
Yeah, that's
What does that get you to?
yeah, right. I
I
guess
totally forgot about
enough
that
to
halfling
stab a mushroom. 9?
Yeah, that's enough to stab a mushroom.
Damn right it is. Oh man, is Gorman... How does Gorman work for sneak attack?
He counts as an enemy within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, but he's not flanking it.
No,
But
but,
that would just be for advantage.
for a sneak
sneak
attack, yeah.
is just
Oh,
just
yeah.
there's an enemy within 5 feet.
Oh, well then yes, he does in fact count.
Yes, Gorman!
How loud is this scream?
Extremely. Like, Max's ears are bleeding a little bit, and
Wow.
you guys, like, it's like gunshot volume outside.
And it's continuous.
Well, let's see.
13 points of damage.
So it goes on for a few seconds and then abruptly stops.
Oh. Okay.
However, those very vibrant green plants in the room
Oh, geez.
are suddenly moving about. Let's roll some initiative.
No initiative!
It's the return of the angry bush noises.
Angry shrub noises.
I know they're your favorite.
Shrub's gonna shrub.
And the bushes spring to life and begin making angry bush noises once more. Let us roll some initiative.
Oh man, they're all around me?
Oh yeah.
Shoot, what was my initiative? Oh, yeah. I remember now.
I had an 18.
18 for Jaastien.
11.
11 for Ghourd.
23.
23 for Illinsworth. Alright, so it goes Illinsworth, bad guys, Jaastien, Ghourd. Illinsworth.
What are my chances of, yeah, well, they're not, like, close enough to make any sort of attack of opportunity.
Nope, they're not close enough for that. They have not yet closed with you.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna, hightail it back toward my friends.
Let's just get some distance between you and the shrubbery.
Yeah, and I'm gonna,
Alright.
and I'm gonna lead my friends, and I can, like, use my bonus action to
How close are you
dash.
to
Uh,
all the way back?
yeah, preferably behind Ghourd.
Yep, you got room for that. You can get out.
Yeah. And then,
Boldly, our heroes stepped into the cave, and then, just as boldly, they got the hell out.
I'm a halfling. I rely on stealth, okay?
What was that screaming?
Oh, that was mushrooms. We got some bushes to whack. Go
Oh,
country, get your
more?
hammer.
Well, that explains the green bushes in here.
And you just left Gorman in there by himself?
That's a good point. Meow.
It's fine. I'll get him.
All right.
I have to wait till my turn, though.
Let's see what the bad guys do. All right, they do not seem to care about Gorman.
Wow.
This guy ran away.
Angry bush noises.
This one's really leaning forward. He's super
Hear
excited.
hear it echoing through the cavern.
This one is like, confused bush noise? Declaratory bush noise. Agreeing bush noise. And that one will try to kill Gorman.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, he's probably not going to succeed. Yeah, not with a 5 to hit.
No, as a matter of fact.
All right. Your dragon lives another day.
Yes.
Right, and one of them... Nope, none of them had the movement to close that. So, Jaastien, you are up now.
Gorman, I'm coming for you! Actually, I think I could just bamf him back to my shoulder if I want.
Oh, wow.
All right, well,
He shows up back at my shoulder.
That
Are
would-
y'all just making up things? Cool.
No, he can do that.
oh, I'm pretty sure the bushes can shoot fire out of their tits.
Yeah.
And not light
He
themselves.
totally can do that because it says, as an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears into a pocket dimension where it awaits your summons.
What?
That's neat.
As an action.
Yes, so it's my action this turn, so that's all I can do. But I
Alright.
can just bamf him out of there,
You
and then I can bamf him back next turn.
you parachute Gorman out of the situation he's in.
How dare you?
What happened to the
I don't have
lasers?
any bonus action spells that I can do, so I'm done. That's all I'm going to do. I will. All right, that's an important one. I will sit. Yeah, I'll just stay where I am and let Ghourd through.
Yes, I shall. Oh boy.
Cool.
That's fun.
Oops. All right, that's me.
All right, Ghourd.
I move up to the first bush in the corridor, creating a barrier between me and my friends, and I will attack said bush.
Country, you're a good dwarf.
Hey!
Oh, natural 20!
wow.
Totally.
On a bush. It's gonna be annihilated. Oh, I roll these twice. That's okay. Oh. Neat. Oh, neat. Alright. 9 plus 7, 16 plus 4 is 20 points of damage.
Sound of things going well. Yeah, that bush is extremely dead.
Expired bush.
Wrathful bush noises.
You will rue the day.
Nice.
I will make you into twigs. I'm gonna move up.
Illinsworth, you are up.
Also, at the end of my
We'll
turn.
move into the next
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Pushing the line.
Yeah. All right. So then, where am I in relation to? Yeah. I'll step in behind Country and fire an arrow at the one that he's about to fuck.
Very well. Roll to fire arrow.
Fighting single file. It's crazy.
Tactical advantages. 19.
19 hits a bush.
All right. Come on,
Especially
sneak
with
attack.
a stout dwarf in front.
Yes.
Certainly helps. Yes, sneak attack.
18 points of damage. Piercing them. So I don't know if it's enough.
It's exactly enough.
Yeah! Suck it, bushes.
2 bushes gone.
Well, you're getting better with those arrows with these things.
Thanks, man.
Excellent.
Alrighty. Angry bush noises, and Ghourd, you will take one to the face.
Not if Helm has anything to say about it.
Well, let's see what Helm has to say.
He's moving in. Are they all moving in?
Nope. You were correct. They're all moving in. Yes. Okay. We can get Gorman out of there too.
Oh yeah, he boofed.
Yeah, out of there. All right.
He bamfed.
But
All right. So the shrubs close in, attempting to punch you to the best of their ability.
Curses.
Jaastien, you are up.
All right. Well, I'll just throw an Eldritch Blast in the mix, just for funsies.
Very well.
funsies.
Word. That would be a plus 6, 14.
That'll hit.
All right. So that'll be 10. 10 points of force damage.
10 points of force damage annihilates a bush.
Yeah, Playboy, nice shot.
We're making short work of these.
Ghourd.
I step up and attack bush. I attack at a 22.
That'll hit.
Great method fighting. 13 points of damage.
That's enough to destroy another one.
Left or right bush?
Yeah,
Right bush.
feel good about this.
Yeah, fine. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Oh boy.
Couple of
Ah!
figures come out around the corner. They look like elves, except that parts of them are plant-based. Like one of them has leaves for hair. Another one has like thick, viney growths all over his chest. Their skin looks kind of bark-like.
Oh,
And they say, "Hold! Why do you bring wrath to our home?
Why do you have these bushes attacking us?
They serve as our guardians."
Well, we can talk.
If you swear to put an end to the bloodshed, I will have our guards stand down.
I mean,
Yeah.
Who the hell are you guys? What are you talking about?
only beats bleed. These things don't bleed.
What's with the? Do you not remember the last lady we fought with vine hair
I don't remember her.
in the Feywild? She
Oh,
was
yeah,
a
I
giant
remember
ass
her.
tree.
But we are trying to win friends for the Summer Court too. It's not just about killing the Vex Mortem.
I mean, they're not attacking us for
Where do
attacking
your
them.
allegiances lie? Who do you fight for?
Good point.
Well, let
Where
me
did-
look her name up.
Does she look any familiar to the drawing we
Ghourd,
have?
Ghourd, you're not gonna like see if these dudes are just evil as
He's
shit.
making progress. Country is learning.
I don't trust this place. I don't trust.
You don't
these.
trust anyone anymore.
Well, the white stag led us here, number one. Number two, they're not just attacking us for us attacking guards.
We serve Mistress Lotus.
Oh, jeez. Attack!
Do we know who that is?
Oh, wait.
LL.
Not
Well,
Lucy.
depends what her first name is.
What's her full name?
The Velerai.
Oh, that's a different.
We still don't know she's bad. Does she have a dwarf lover?
Oh, you are in search of your dwarf friend.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's why we're here.
I must apologize. He has elected to remain with us in harmony with nature.
Sound like your friends? Sound like your kin? They like to do that often.
Divine
One
sense number
frolic
two.
off into the.
Beauty can move the heart of the most stony-faced man.
Love finds a way, man. I don't know.
Divine sense number two.
This is a terrible idea. These guys are up to no good.
Yeah, these guys are evil.
Attack!
For once, I agree with Ghourd.
All right, we'll
Those
just
guys.
keep initiative as is. And that was them. So
You have ill intent.
Illinsworth, you are up.
So, for a sake of argument, were we in round? So, like, have you divine sense and have you determined that
Oh,
they're
that's fair.
evil
I
at
would
this
say
point?
so.
Well, we'll say
or-
that a couple of rounds have passed.
Okay.
You guys are talking, but we'll just stay in rounds for convenience sake.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this round. All right. So then I'm gonna keep talking because I haven't seen Ghourd or Jaastien.
That's fair enough.
That's fair.
charge.
So yeah, let's
Yeah.
go into rounds. So
All right.
Yeah.
Ghourd
so-
probably looks like he's about to swing the hammer.
Yeah, but like I can see him kind of bristling, but like, huh?
All right. So what do you say?
Well, yeah, love finds a way. I mean, can I talk to him? Can I make sure he's okay and safe? Like, we're just worried
you
about
can
him.
speak with him.
Outstanding.
Well, you should, if it would help to allay your concerns, we can bring you straight to our leader.
Well, that sounds delightful to me. And that's my
Wow.
turn.
Okay. Who's next?
After that would be the plant, who is like
Confused.
twigs, right at you, Ghourd. Jaastien.
I don't like this, man. I don't fucking like
You
this.
free will. You do what you want.
I'm blasting it with an Eldritch. I'm Eldritch blasting them. I don't. That's a 17 on the one in front.
Okay, on the one in front and at the plant-looking elf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Those guys, I don't trust them.
Very well. So you...
Yeah, what you
Oh, jeez.
Now I'm intrigued.
Oh no.
Give me one quick second.
Ghourd's over here playing his own game. I don't know what
hey,
he's
man.
doing.
I'm learning in the sense of I'm providing my own saves against what happens in my better divine sets. So,
I'm prepared to respect your self-imposed saves.
Especially when you have to look it up how poorly this goes for us.
oh, it just changed drastically.
This is going to be
Because Jaastien attacked?
a freaking blood.
Oh, I should probably say.
Yeah. All right. So sorry. What was yours to hit?
I hit a 17.
17 will hit.
All right, so that is 12 points of force damage on that guy.
12 points of force damage. That is, I think, enough to kill him. Let's see here. That is enough to kill him.
Wow.
Twink.
Yeah, I should probably.
Here's some more bushes.
So you fry one of them.
Here's some bushes.
Oh,
dead
yes.
guys.
Dude, I thought you loved nature. Man, what is going on with you?
There's something not right about them. There's something.
You're absolutely right. They're evil.
They are evil, and they are. No one just lets you in the front door when it's this heavily guarded in the front. They're gonna take us to certain death. They're gonna do whatever happened to your friend.
Ghourd?
Not if I have anything to say about it. 24.
24.
To hit. I'm going to move up and around the bush. I don't care if I take an attack of opportunity and kill and attack the other one.
in his threatened range.
I will keep in as threatened range as I can, but if I
Yeah,
can't,
just kind of like.
I didn't like the twig thing, but
Go
I'm
for
not
it.
worried about the bush.
Gave you twiggy eyes.
So probably kill this one. 13 points of damage.
Yeah, you kill that one. Bonk.
Jastien's right. These guys are evil.
Just
I was willing to hear them out, but then I saw the Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, no, Jaastien is the one who was like, yeah, screw that, bang. Or pew, whatever sound a bird laser makes.
tweet tweet.
Well, I guess they're dead, so is it my turn?
Yes. Let's take that one right off.
Okay. I will shoot an arrow at the twig.
Not even a reply to that.
Yeah. Evidently that's what's happening. You got, and I'm just glaring at you, the back of your head's like, what the? 14 to hit the
These
bush.
14 hits the bush.
These two trigger happy.
Seriously. Like, I heard what he said, but he was evil, so he's dead. 18.
18 is enough to finish that one off. All right, you have cleared the area of hostiles for the moment.
I seriously was gonna hear them out, but then you attacked.
I
and
want to
had
check
make
out. I
another
want to check
save.
out these elf plant people. Do they have worms in their head?
They don't.
Do I sell worms in my?
Not as far as you're aware.
Thank God. Thank
So
you.
the worms were on the dwarf, but not on these guys.
I know, as soon as that worm's
No, you feel free to let your imaginations run wild.
I will.
At this point, I'm going to go back into stealthing and sneaking and scouting.
I'm also going to annihilate whatever is left of this mushroom.
It is annihilated. You
It already is?
No,
Okay.
no, you are. Yes, you can easily
Just double check.
smash it with your hammer.
Yes.
It offers no more resistance than the average fungus.
Perfect.
All right, so Illinsworth, stealth and ahead. Go ahead and roll some stealth.
I'll give you some help.
This place is evil, man. And I also really didn't like the idea of us being led into their entire whatever they are.
26. Oh,
They're going to take us right into the belly of the beast.
I know, then we could have killed LL or...
Possibly, but this way we might be able to
I don't know, man. I just have a bad feeling about this place. I feel like there's bad
thin the
shit.
horde
Ever
before we
since
get
she
there.
touched you, man, you've been acting weird.
You're not
I think
wrong.
Rightfully so, though.
He's also not wrong there.
All right.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Alrighty. So, you proceed ahead. The chamber forks.
I
Well,
feel
keep-
like
keep an eye
going
on-
to the
keep an eye on-
left is a good idea.
Fair enough. So we.
I'm going to roll for that just in case.
I don't.
Gorman's sort of flitting rock to rock behind you.
Yeah. Do I hear anything as I'm moseying along? Or...
It is completely silent. However,
Hey, Gorman.
when you are able to see this large chamber, it's clear that it is occupied.
Okay.
Big chamber head. Right.
You see more of those weird plant elves.
Okay.
There is a sort of table. There's a sort of table made out of like vines holding up a stone.
Cool.
It looks like there's some cards on it. A couple of small look like agates.
Okay.
And these guys are all standing ready, like expecting some trouble.
Cool. So then
But they do not seem to notice you.
Great. So then I would like to take like a step back around the corner. I would like to use my minor illusion
Ooh.
to mimic the voice of the plant elves we just saw. Or one of them would be like, you know, to like sound kind of far away, like they're walking back. Like, it's okay, the bushes killed them, the guards got them. To kind of set everybody at ease.
Okay, roll deception.
Nice.
18.
18, very good.
And then see how that plays, if that sets them actually at ease.
The two of them, two male-looking elf figures, they do relax their guard. There's a female one that just raises her hand to the others and shakes her head. And they go back to being coiled.
Okay, at this point I will cast message to Ghourd and be like, hey, I found 3 more in this room down here.
It says there's 3 more.
For hell!
Can you talk to him? Can you answer him back?
I can?
You can whisper back.
We're coming, Illinsworth. That's all I say.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
go.
And then I will-
And then for helm?
No, I was.
Let's
I'm gonna try to be stealthy.
Let's go
At
quietly.
disadvantage.
Go ahead and roll it.
Thank you, disadvantage. 7!
And I would like
Unfortunate.
to attempt to hide where I am in
Okay.
case they come running at my friends.
So you are... They don't appear to come running. They are standing still.
Okay.
So left to your own devices, do you guys burst into the room?
I think we get to Illinsworth.
Yeah.
'Cause-
So I had
The
a
plan.
17 for stealth, so I was
Nice.
following behind.
So they probably hear my clanking.
Clank, clank, clank. I'm like,
clank,
I
clank,
guess
clank,
I'm
clank,
walking
clank.
somewhere.
Yeah, and that doesn't alert them or do anything?
They look like they're waiting.
Okay. How many cards are on the table?
It looks like 5 hands.
Trying to see. Are they paying attention at all to the table, or are they kind of like wrapped?
They are not paying attention to the table right now. They are watching the mouth of the tunnel.
How long did it take them to my friends to get there?
Probably 2 rounds.
Great. So then I would like to use my mage hand, which is invisible, and I would like to gather up the cards.
Yours is invisible?
Yeah, it's the
That's
arcane trickster.
awesome.
Yeah, and I can control it with the bonus action. So I would like to
That's
to
insane.
gather up the cards.
Mhm.
Because I have something I'm going to do for the assault when we go in there.
Okay, very good. So you have cards at the ready.
I have a
That was
bag of Pokeballs.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was just going to spray these in the face of the one.
No, that's a great idea too.
Yeah, pretty much.
52 card pickup. All right.
Should be a distraction at least. I figure Ghourd's just going to go charging.
I am, but I'll wait for you guys to do whatever you guys need to do.
So
I'll
who's
take a
going to be the first
distraction.
person to do a thing?
It depends what you want to do there, Playboy.
I don't think we should wait much longer.
Well, we could distract them. I could send in Gorman to fly around and just cover our entrance. No?
I just feel like whatever you want to do, Ghourd,
Nope.
you can run in.
Let's do
you
that.
Can,
Ghourd, you run in. I'll be right behind you, blasting up the place with bird lasers.
I'm going to
You got it.
I'm gonna throw a bunch of cards in the
All right,
the
now
leader's
we can
face.
roll initiative.
Yes!
Ugh, all right. Well,
I'm the first to run in, but I'm the last to go. Perfect, actually.
I'm
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Yeah, it is. 23.
Yeah, because we'll go from your turn. 23 for Illinsworth.
5.
5 for Ghourd. I'll just put you back here at the end.
14 for Jaastien.
14. So, yep, that's the order. So
Wondrous.
it will start when, this first round
Do I
is,
move?
okay, I'll do this, you do this, you'll do this, and then Ghourd running into the room will start the action.
Oh, jeez. think I can get to here.
Max, do you flip the cards at the person simultaneously, or
Like following me
wait for your
around.
turn?
It depends. Can I? I mean, I guess
We'll say
it's
that
my action.
you can hold your action since Ghourd's the last in the initiative order.
So since they're all paying attention to her and she seems to be the leader, then I will. As soon as like Ghourd is in view, I will try to let go all of the cards into.
Okay, because she
Fine
was
face.
also going to do a thing when Ghourd gets in view. Now she's going to make a check instead.
I'll take it.
So you kind
Ooh,
of like
well,
follow
that's a
behind
3. She's plainly trying to call upon the forces of nature, and it doesn't, and gets a face full of cards.
Yeah.
So she's like batting them out of her face and loses her spell.
Great.
Ghourd, you may take your action uninterrupted.
After I moved like that into the room.
Yeah, if you have remaining move or actions.
I see.
Yeah.
I will probably dash them. All right. And get up. Is this the lady?
The
Did I
lady
see?
is, I think, this
Oh,
one.
okay. So I'm gonna move like kind of here next to the table, but
The table that says A2 on it.
yes, the A2 table.
Better than the A1 mushroom.
Fair enough. Just kind of be in, at least blocking off that side for them to go through to get to my friends.
Very good.
But I cannot attack this road.
All right, so establishing the regular order, it is Illinsworth.
Yeah, I am going to hold my. No, I'm going to hold my action, I think, and until one of them closes in on Ghourd, and then I'm going to unleash arrow.
Very good. Jaastien.
All right. I'm going to cast protection from. Is it? Yes. I'm going to cast protection from evil and good, but I'm going to deliver it to Ghourd through Gorman. He's going to fly up and land on his shoulder.
Okay, yeah, he's got the
Damn.
movement for that.
Yes, yes, 60 feet.
Yeah, that's enough.
You can cast spells for him too.
Yes.
You can deliver your touch spells.
He is nifty.
So suddenly, Ghourd, you're glowing and you don't know why.
And then I will use my
Gorman?
movement. I will use my movement to come up to around the corner.
Very good.
Thank
Around the
you, I
corner
guess.
It is. Then it's people. Those people are annoyed and they're gonna start fighting you.
Fine.
I believe if they are fey creatures, they have disadvantage against you.
Guess that one will fight you. And this guy up here.
Well,
May
I wouldn't
shoot the one that is
nice.
flanking Ghourd since I was holding my action?
Yes, you can. Roll it.
One behind me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
12?
12 will not get it. All right, so they begin trying to rake you with their plant fingernails,
Bring it on.
but a 14 won't hit you, will it?
No, sir.
At disadvantage too.
Yeah, disadvantage.
16 is what you want.
16 is what they'll need. He gets it once.
Wow.
And
Well done.
they are, if we're going to take advantage of flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
Oh, so it'd be a regular attack.
two of them would have a regular attack.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes. Good call. Good call.
And for 4 points of damage.
4 measly points of damage.
Don't say anything, please.
What did you do?
I held up 3 fingers because I was holding a die. Actually 4. I can count.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
1, 2, 5. Let's do this. All right. So that's them, and Ghourd, you are up now.
Which one actually hit me?
That would be the one standing on the table in your general direction.
Okay. Yeah, I will go for him then. I rolled a 1. Ooh, inspiration. Can I do that?
Yes.
Using my... Yeah, not a 1. But I don't believe a 10 will hit.
It
If you
will
smash
not.
my baby dragon, I will kill you.
That's
That's not true. I can just bring him back.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fine.
What are you talking
That does not seem proportionate
so
at all.
I guess I just maul the table and
He's
totally
the most
miss.
precious thing
You
in the world.
smash the table, sending bits of vine and agates all askew. Illinsworth, it would be your turn.
I would like to move up so I am flanking the one
Who is flanking Ghourd?
Yes, and then I'm going to use my nifty new dagger.
Flanking Inception.
Let's see if that does something. Does a 17 hit?
It totally does.
All right. Does my dagger do anything fun against them? +1 and all the normal things?
+1 and all the normal things, and then an extra d6.
Ooh.
I like that. And Eunice, good job, team. That's good. That was not a lot of damage. All right, so
Against fey creatures.
that is cool.
Nifty.
17 points of damage.
All right, so that one actually cries out in pain before falling to the ground.
Yeah. This is for the honey guts.
The honey guts send their regards.
yeah. Call a Hurst.
Very good.
Call ya Hearst.
Jaastien.
All right. Then I will shoot an eldritch. Actually, I probably need to move in just a little bit more to make sure I can see them. I will shoot the female one, I suppose, the closest one, which happens to be the female mini, with Eldritch Blast. Excellent. A 24.
A 24 does indeed blast it.
All right, so that's Eldritch Blast for 10 points of force damage on her.
That is enough to destroy her.
Oh, yes. And as a bonus action, I will have Pact of the Chainmaster. I can use my bonus action to let Gorman attack with his stinger tail.
All right.
So he does, let's see if he can hit. He has a +4 to hit. Oh, wow. I rolled 19. So
well,
that's
will
a
hit.
23. And he has to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He does make it.
All right, so he's not poisoned. But he does take 6 points of piercing damage from his stinger.
He did not like that at all. He's gonna try and attack Ghourd. He's gonna roll the 2, so no. And Ghourd, it is now your turn.
Right back at you, evildoer. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Smash.
13 points of damage.
Crunch. All right, that one is
I
dead.
lied. 10 points of damage. I don't know where that extra 3 came from.
And a hush falls over the room as you kill the last of these strange plant elf creatures. It seems as though there's this cave is occupied, and that white stag has led you either to your target or to your deaths. Let's find out next week.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us for another game of Peak D&D. We'll see you next time.
Whoa.